I'm gonna try to do something a little different here. This thing goes fast. Science. Go to church or something. Okay, go ahead. I want to do one more sketch because I don't think I've ever done a pen work. I've only just done one. But I am slowing down. Yeah, go ahead.
To go along with the previous Pokemon Go question, can you draw Batman catching a live Pikachu?
Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yes, sir.
Hi, Jim. Actually, you're a legend in the Philippines, and it's my first time to be here.
Welcome.
Thank you. I just want to ask, what would be your lasting influence to live by for aspiring artists like me?
The last what? Sorry.
Lasting influence.
They said last words. Last
Influence.
my last influence?
Yes, lasting influence.
Even though I was like driving? Or was that one random encounter? My last, I'm not quite sure. You want
Like, lasting.
what do I want to leave behind?
Yeah.
9 very well-adjusted children. Still working on that, man. You hear that? It's tough.
Sorry.
If I'd known the work, like his forehead's way high. All right, hold on a second. It's because this microphone's in the way. All right. I think that's the hardest part. Never mind this drawing stuff. You know. Beating your kids and not leaving marks, that's a lot of work. I've heard oranges in the bag. You see that movie, Grifters? Does that work? Does anyone know? I was like, that's interesting. I've never... Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's my turn, but I'm just going to ask a question.
Sure, yeah.
What is the most rewarding and challenging part of this season of your career?
Season. I like that.
And then I have
Now that you're this old, what do you think so fun
That's not what I
to say?
meant. That's not what I
Having
meant. No, that's not what I meant.
spent your whole life drawing
No,
pictures.
just this current season. You have many seasons ahead.
Many seasons. Thank you. I like that.
Yeah.
Very poetic. What do I find still challenging? Is that what you said?
Yeah. What's a challenging and...
Drawing and talking in front of a lot of people is
All
a
right.
bit of a challenge. You know what? Yeah.
And then I have one question. for
But
you.
also, you know, doing a monthly book or trying to do a monthly book or a regular book, that's a lot of work. And I still try to do it. And I think there will be a point where I'll just kind of realize that I'll just do special projects. But I'm not ready to hang in the towel yet, just yet. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So I just define myself so much over the years as a person that does, or can try to do monthly work. And I think it would be a big sort of change in the way I perceive myself, and I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Wait, am I sharing all my inner thoughts with you guys? I cried about that one throughout my life. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to do this yet. Right, Carla? I did. I was teary. I was emotional.
So my husband is a huge fan
Oh,
of
okay.
your work. I hear so much about you. Late at night, during the day, we're celebrating our 10.
The hype is real.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, my husband Trevor like follows you, and
Trevor?
yeah, he's a huge fan. He's legit. He's not weird. I just want you to know he's like.
I'll be the judge of that, all right? Letters Trevor. He gave me a little box with like art supplies in it. He knew that my favorite lead was 0.4 millimeter, and it was inside.
Let
the
me
box.
tell you, I know.
So I know that
He
we're a little
processes
deeper
all of
thinking.
it. I know. But he's legit, right?
And you know, like you're my grand.
Yeah, we met your family. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's
That's the
serious.
person.
Okay, he's not weird. He's just a huge admirer of your work, right?
Right
So
here, Trevor, stand up so you can see that he's not weird.
okay, so we're here celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary, and I
With him or
yes.
just in general?
No,
Okay.
with him.
With him.
And
You guys were married 10 years.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Off and on. No. Don't. Okay, sorry.
So I am not a comic junkie. I am trying so desperately to get into my husband's comic world.
Right.
And so
You're regretting it? Are you regretting it?
No, you are definitely living up to the expectations
Okay.
he has put about you.
I'm
Okay.
gonna renew your vows.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Trevor, you're dedicated,
I love
very
you.
open-minded
I
wife.
love you. I'm not trying to embarrass you. Okay. You're my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question
That's pretty good.
to you is, how has your wife gotten into your comic world that has been meaningful? So you can call this like marriage advice or life advice, but I would love to hear. So what's been meaningful for you as your wife's gotten into this comic world? Because I'm sure your comic world is much bigger than my comic world at my house.
Right.
Mine sometimes
Yeah,
explodes.
she's also a huge comic book fan, so
Oh.
she's always asking me to draw.
I'm
Really?
learning.
Yeah, that's right. You can hide. You're just saying. Right.
Are you
She's
trying-
not. She's not.
Are you trying Batman?
Yes.
What do I need to do for that? Because I'm telling you, I'd be the best wife in the world right now to get something like for you for our 10th wedding anniversary. I'm not kidding.
All right. So let me answer the two-part question.
Okay.
First, my wife is not a comic, and I find that to be good for our relationship because when I come home, we don't talk about anything comic book or work-wise or anything like that. She knows a lot of people that work in comics. She likes them. She likes the personalities, but she cannot tell you what they've ever drawn or written or anything. She can fake it really well, though. And then I always challenge her, like, did I draw this or not? Like she gets about half right, which is what you'd expect if you were just randomly guessing, honestly. Yeah, so she has other interests. So we went to the Bachelorette Men Tell All taping. I said, yes. Anyone a fan? Yes. So we might be, we're in the audience. Anyway, so spent like 9 hours there. Stop! I'm telling the story. So I'm telling the story, and anyway, so I'll do that stuff, and I like it. It's different, because I'm so focused on the Sturm and Drang of telling comic book stories and people fighting, and it's just always just this heavy, intense conflict. And I find that same conflict in The Bachelor, but on a different level. And so there's always ways to kind of get into it, right? So she's a great balance to me. I love her very much.
Yeah.
So I will give you this sketch. I'm going to break balance, but this means some other person next year will be like, oh, I know nothing about comics, and I brought my husband.
You are the best. Thank you for making our
Everyone
day
hates
so
you.
much.